Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. Now it's time for Drako to learn another game. I'm Joseph, I'm here today with Drako, and we also have a visitor that will teach Memoir44 to Drako. So say hello to Martin. He's back from Essen and he's ready to teach Drako. Our Drako usually is a very peaceful dragon, as you know, but he likes to do some battle once in a while, so he's checking out this Memoir44 from Days of Wonder, and of course from Richard Borg, the designer. And he wants to learn it, and I have no idea how to play these kind of battle games. It's not my type of games at all. So we called in Martin, and let's see how Drako will do here in the battle. And Drako will be the allied here in the Americans against the evil Germans.
The Germans.
Over there. So Drako needs to take 2 bridges, or at least one of them, or kill some enemy troops and so on, score some points. And yeah, that's how the game goes. We play cards, and I'll let Martin explain the rest.
Right, this is a very light tactical war game. If you're familiar with games such as Risk, this is the next step up. This is a typical hex and counter war game, as formulated by the little hex here. On your turn you will play one of your battle cards, such as these ones, and they will actually tell you what to do. And since it's Drako's turn, he will actually play one of his cards, and it will say on the card in which sector he will actually activate a certain set number of units, also saying on the card, usually up to 1, 2, 3, or all. So why don't you go ahead, Drako, and play one of your cards and activate some units.
Yeah, because the map is divided into 3 parts. So
yeah.
Okay, Drako. So what do you want to do? So you can. Okay. Drako wants. Okay, so Drako wants to. I will help Drako out because it's hard with these cards to grab with the little dragon pawns. Drako wants to move or give orders to 2 units in the center. So that's here.
He is going to do a probe.
So as it seems, Drako will move these guys, so they can move 1, 2. Mm-hmm. And then they can't fight, right?
Yeah, you either move a unit 1 step and then battle, or up to 2 steps and no battle.
Yeah, okay. And then he will move these guys 1, 2. So he's moving up there on the right-hand side. And now these guys are in this part of the map.
Yes, they are. Yeah. They're in that flank, as they call it, actually.
All right, so now he needs to discard a card and draw another one.
Yes, he does. Yeah. Excellent.
All right, so you got that one. Okay, so that was Drako's whole turn, and he's happy with that. The guys moved on the map, and that's what he wanted.
Yes, your guys actually moved on this flank, which is excellent. But the objective is still here, and it's still waiting to be taken.
Yeah.
So with that done, I'm actually going to activate this unit, playing up this card here called an attack. And I can issue an order to 3 units on the left flank, which is my left flank.
Yeah.
And I order 3 units. I only have 2 though, but I can order those. So I'm going to move this unit out. I'm going to do 1, 2, and I'm moving them here into this forest. And the forest is good because it also gives me cover. It negates 1. Actually, the enemy will roll 1 less dice when I'm in the forest. I'm covered. And I'm also going to move these Germans up here, taking some ground, and then since I only moved 1 step, I'm actually going to attack these GIs here.
Okay.
So, and the way it works is that if you're close to the GIs, such as here, if this hadn't been a river, you can't go in rivers, of course, we're not going to go swimming. Yes, Drako, we can't go swimming, not just yet. Then, if you're close to the unit, you roll 3 dice. If you're 1 step away, you roll 2 dice, and if you're either 1 step further away, you roll only 1 die. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to roll 2 dice, and I'm going to put them here into this cute little dice tower. So stay with me, Drako. I'm going to put these dice in the dice tower and see what you actually roll. Oh, that's a fantastic result. I actually managed to get out these 2 here, which is a grenade, and the grenade kills any single unit of the enemy, and the infantry unit here, the blue one here, kills 1 enemy unit as well. So I'm going to take out 2 of your GIs here and place them down here on my victory scoreboard. Once I score, wipe out an entire unit, it marks me kind of 1 victory point.
And how many victory points is it to win this scenario?
Well, in order to win the scenario, you need, I think, 4 victory points, yeah, and I need 4 victory points as well, don't I?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, excellent.
But then again, Drako can get victory points by taking the bridges as well. That's special for him.
That's special as well, yeah. So once I've done that, I'm going to discard my card that I played, and that, since I can't do anything else, and I'm going to draw 2 more, I guess. No, 1 more, right?
2 more, it's a special in the rules.
Oh yes, it's special in the rules. Usually you just take 1 card, but in this scenario, and it can actually differ from scenario to scenario, you take 2 more. So I'm taking...
If you're the Germans.
If I'm the Germans,
And it's the first turn.
Exactly, yes. You have to point that out, thank you.
Later on you will just draw 1, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so Drako, what do you want to do now? I think... So how does it work if Drako wants to attack with these guys? He still rolls the same amount of die, right?
Yes. Now the thing is, the first thing he has to do is still play out 1 card to activate this.
But even though it's just 2 guys.
Yeah, you still roll the same number of dice.
Okay, so I think Drako will go for. Okay, well that's no good. Well, he will go for this one. He will do the direct from HQ, which is to issue an order to any 4 units.
That's a fantastic card.
And that's good for him now because he's stuck with just having 1 unit on this side. So, okay, so the first thing he will do is to have these guys move 1. And then they, let's see, if they shoot into the forest, that's just 1 die.
First, he has to activate all the units, and then moving them. Then you battle last. So you activate them first.
Well, these guys will move up here.
Yeah.
They will fight as well.
Yeah.
And then these guys will move. Oops, 1, 2.
And that's
3 out of the 4.
3 out of 4, exactly.
And these guys will move 1, 2 as well.
Excellent. So you can actually fight with these two guys, these 2 units now, Drako, because they moved to a maximum of 2 spaces.
And so if he attacks into the forest...
Yeah, so that means he rolls 3, 2 dice, -1, so it's 1 die.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the forest cover. Okay.
And how about line of sight? Can these guys shoot at those?
No, they can't, because if you actually see, these guys are actually blocked by this unit, so they can't shoot over the top of their heads. Even though I really know you want to, Drako, but you actually can't. So that's why in this game you really have to check line of sight and plan your movement.
Alright, so Drako has a question. Well, can he use his fire breath somehow?
I'm really sorry, Drako. This is set in World War II. There are no flamethrowers here, but there is a game called Battlelore, I believe, which is kind of the same kind of feeling, but set in a fantasy world, and maybe there is a dragon there for you.
Okay, well, that sounds good. But okay, so let's first of all, we will take the dice tower and let's roll for these guys shooting over the river then. So that's 2 dice, right?
For these guys, it's 2 dice, yeah.
Okay, so here we go. And that's 2 hits, because that's 2 blue.
It's actually 2 hits. That's a really bad result for me.
Yeah, so these guys go into the victory track over here. And then let's shoot at the guys in the forest. Just 1 die then.
Just 1 die, yeah.
And here we go. And that's a hit as well, so that's 1 guy. So that was Drako's turn. He'll discard his card, and now he'll draw another one. That's that one, okay. Interesting. Okay, so it's your turn.
Right, so that was a really bad turn for me, and a really good turn for you, Drako. Well played. Now, I'm going to... like in all card-based games kind of things, you always have the lack of the draw, and I have a horrible draw. So I'm going to do another probe. I'm ordering 2 units on my right flank. I'm ordering this one and this one. And they're not going to move, they're only going to fight.
Yeah, they don't have to move, right?
They don't have to move. They're in a defensive position.
Yeah.
So with this unit, I have 3, 2, 1 die.
Yeah.
So let's take out the dice tower here. Place it over here. And let's roll 1 die. And it's 1 infantry unit, which is fantastic. And I place out this one here. Then I'm going to activate this one here. And I'm going to roll on this one. And that means it's 2 dice. Which is
1 miss and 1 hit.
1 miss and 1 hit. And the star is actually nothing unless you have certain command cards.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn, and I'm going to draw two more cards? Two more cards, yeah, exactly. So I have 4 now, so excellent. There you go.
Yeah, now you have the 4 that you will have. Now you just take one every
one,
turn.
yeah, excellent.
Okay, so Drako, I think he's going to focus over here on the Eastern Front. And...
Eastern Front? We're playing in the West, Drako.
And I think he will play this attack card down that lets him... Oh no, that's not good. Let's just play a probe then. Lets him activate 2 units on the right hand side here. And these guys are counted as being on that as well.
So the only units you can actually activate, Drako, is this one and this one.
Yeah, that's why he wouldn't play an attack with 3 units.
Which is a very good tactical move.
So he'll go 1, and then these guys will shoot.
Yeah.
And these guys will go 1 onto the bridge.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Where is the bridge connected? Is it from any of these spaces?
It's from any of these spaces. Okay. This one and this one.
Right. So they take the bridge, and right now Drako has a point until as long as these guys are here alive.
Which is actually true. Yeah. And you can actually place that point in your victory pile.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that then. I must say that this game is a bit fiddly with the setup and all, with all these units, and also I think they look way too similar. I would like different colors.
I know, but it is also very hard for Drako as well with his small little hands to actually play as well. So
yeah, you can't use these fluffy dragon pawns in games like this, and that's why I'm here. Okay, so now he will shoot, and these guys will fire 3 dice, right?
With 3 dice, exactly.
That's really strong. Let's have the dice tower over here. It's really ugly because I haven't spray painted it enough, but it works. So here we go, and that's 2 grenades, which are hits.
And that means the unit is wiped out.
What is this though?
That's a tank, and
oh yeah, okay.
In case you have tanks in this, in the introduction scenario, you don't play with tanks. But in other scenarios, you have both tanks.
There's a bunch of them here.
Yeah, you have both tanks, and the tanks actually look like German tanks, which is a Panzer III. Actually, it's a Panzer IV, sorry. And this one is actually a Sherman tank, or kind of look like one. So, which is kind of, adds a nice feeling.
So just let me ask you for our viewers as well, if we'd say you had a tank there now, would that be destroyed by the infantry?
Yes, in this case, you would destroy 3 tanks.
Okay.
Because the grenade counts as a hit.
Oh yeah, as a wild card.
Yeah.
Okay, so these guys are gone.
Yeah.
And that means that, here we go. That means that Drako has scored a full point right over here.
Yeah.
So he has actually 2 points.
Yeah.
So he's halfway to winning already. All right, and now Drako is a bit confused because now there's nothing for these guys to shoot at.
Well, this is actually true. He can actually fire on these guys. It's 3, 2, 1, but he actually doesn't have any because of the forest. If this guys hadn't been in the forest.
But can he now decide to move them then instead?
No, because he already activated them and moved them before.
You move first, okay.
Move first, then battle. Okay. So it's a little bit tactical, Drako here. You can choose to, maybe these guys will actually wipe them out, but if they wouldn't have, they would have had a second chance here.
Alright, so he'll discard the card, he'll draw another one, and that's this one. Okay, let me see. Okay, so then that was it, and now it's the Germans' turn.
So in this case, I'm going to activate. I'm going to play an attack. Order 3 units on my right flank. I'm going to move up 1, 2 with this one here. And that's the end of this one. Then I'm going to activate this unit here and this unit here to fire on this unit here.
Okay.
So this guy will only roll 1 die.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it over there.
I can do it over there. All right, excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. That's a retreat. So it means they have to retreat.
Okay, so do both of them have to retreat?
Yeah, both of them have to retreat. Now the problem here is that they can't retreat into the river.
Yeah.
They also can't retreat because these guys are blocking, which means they lose 1 guy.
Oh, can't they retreat over there?
No, they have to retreat backwards.
Ah, okay. Okay, so 1 guy is lost.
One guy is lost and goes over here. And then the remaining guys here will actually fire here, because it actually means retreats can actually be devastating, because you can actually retreat off the map grid.
Okay, so you don't want to have guys in the back like this started, because that's dangerous if you get a retreat.
It is dangerous, yeah. So, and with this guys, I'm going to roll 2 dice and see if I'm getting lucky. And actually, I did actually get lucky, because I rolled a grenade, And the Germans are hitting back.
All right. So now you have a point.
I do have a point. That's a good point.
Okay, and you get a new card.
I do actually get a new card, and that's the end of my turn. And this one goes to the discard pile. And Drako, the turn goes to you.
Okay, so Drako will do an airstrike. So basically he will fly over the map and breathe some dragon fire down here in his imagination at least.
Of course.
So air power, so Drako will target these two groups. They're adjacent to each other. That's 2 hexes, so that's 4 dice to roll. And he gets hits as normal basically.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. And that's 2 hits and a retreat.
Mm-hmm.
So do you get to choose from which group you take them, or do Drako choose?
No, and the defender chooses.
Okay.
So these 2 goes over to you. And the retreat, since you rolled a flag, these guys will actually retreat in over here.
Yeah, and they move backwards, so yeah. Okay, and now this thing here is unprotected, right?
Unprotected, yeah.
So Drako can move in here now. If he gets closer, of course.
Yes, of course.
And there's some barbed wire in the way as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that was Draco's turn.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. All right. So I'm going to do. I'm actually going to do an interesting one. I'm going to do this one here, an attack with this unit, and I'm going to.
How many units could you activate there?
I can only activate this one because
but what does the card say?
It says 3 units.
Oh, okay, so it's a waste. So,
yeah, but I want to do this one. I can do it here. I will move these guys out over here and then battle with 3 dice.
Yeah.
Because it's called a close assault.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see if I can getting lucky. 1 guy gets killed.
Okay. Well, that's good for Drako that didn't get both.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah. And if you would have gotten both, then you would have been able to
take ground, and take
in.
back the and place it back here.
Okay.
So it's a gamble.
All right. So let's see what Drako will do now. All right. So Drako will. You will issue an order in the center for 2 units. Mm-hmm. So this one will move 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can shoot.
Yeah. And
then over here, these guys will move 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So these guys are shooting. That's 3. That's 2 dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't understand why we have 4 dice each, because you could just have 4 dice.
I will explain next turn.
Okay. So here we go. I mean, all the dice are the same. That's 1 hit.
1 hit.
With the infantry there, and so over here we will remove 1 guy.
Yep.
And let's see, he goes into this one, yeah.
Yep.
So Drako just needs to kill them, and he needs to kill them. Where does these 2 come from? Oh, it's from that group. Yeah. So he's pretty close to winning.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Draco's turn. This card gets discarded, and we'll draw a new one. And would you like to explain that with the different dice and all?
Yeah. I will do that by actually playing a card.
Okay.
And the card is called Barrage. Target 1 enemy unit, roll 4 battle dice, which is all of them.
Yeah.
And then ignoring any terrain battle die reduction. Score 1 hit for each die matching the unit symbol or grenade, and for each flag, retreat 1 hex. Flags may not be ignored. So in this case, I roll all the 4.
Yeah, but you could still have just 4 dice, because we don't roll at the same time.
Yeah. But it's more or less like you, Drako, will have 4 dice, and I will have 4 dice. Yeah. There is no difference. So I'm going to actually target...
so you target 1 hex?
One hex, yeah. So 1 enemy unit. Yeah. In this case, I'm going to target this guy here.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll 4 dice. Which is 2 of them gets killed.
Yeah.
That is doing not too bad.
And you draw a new card.
Yep, I'm drawing the card. Yep, flott.
Okay, so Drako, he's going to do an all-out attack here, because he has this direct from HQ, so he can issue an order to 4 units of his choice.
Mm-hmm.
So basically this one will shoot soon.
Yeah.
These will move and shoot.
Yeah.
And these will move and shoot just to be on the safe side.
Oh yeah, that's a safe bet.
So
You
that's
go
3 attacks.
all in on that flank.
Yeah, so 3 attacks over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then these guys will also make a move. So 1, 2, like that. And it feels a bit like the allied are really strong here, or maybe just Drako being lucky with the dice roll and so on. So over here he's going to 3 times, he's going to roll 3 dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see, he should be able to kill 2 guys doing that. Let's see. That's 2 guys. Yeah.
But yeah, that's 2 guys. Yeah, that's true. If it had been a flag, it would have been interesting because these guys could have been retreating here. We're in there actually, which means
the forest would have covered up the line of sight.
Yeah, and actually, if you're unlucky, you can actually roll just flags, cause them to retreat further, which means you can't even shoot at them.
Okay. And this is kind of interesting. Drako has 1, 2, 3.5 points.
Yeah.
So he only needs to take out those 2 guys over there. And now, I guess it's a tactical decision for you. You can move them backwards and have them covered to keep them safe, right?
Indeed.
Okay, well, Drako discards his card and draws a new one. And it's Martin's turn.
In this case, I'm going to do an attack. I'm ordering 3 right on the right flank. And I'm going to remove this one out here and this one down here to 2. And then these guys will go in here. And these guys, I think, will move up here. So these guys and these guys will attack.
Yeah.
And they're going to do 3, 2, 1. These guys I'm going to attack here. Because they cannot attack over. Yeah, 3, 2. Yeah, they could have attacked over there.
Yeah.
So with 1 die, I'm going to roll from this unit. Yes, it's a hit.
Yeah.
And then with these guys, I'm going to roll 2 dice. Which is also a hit. Which I score 3 points.
So you have 2 points.
Yes, I have 2 points. Yes.
Still one guy alive on the bridge.
Oh, that's actually true, yeah.
And it's going to be hard for you to get him because that's far away.
It is going to be hard, yeah.
Okay. So you draw a new card, right?
Yes, I do.
And Drako has another question now.
Mm-hmm.
He wonders, is it okay if he uses his dragon tail to, in Ice Cool?
I'm going to meet that answer and give him that answer by just staring at him and actually telling him no.
I don't think you can win a stare down with Drako though.
No, really that's going to be hard. He has really, really big eyes.
Okay, so now let's see. I think Drako will again. He will go for a. Let's see, what is this? Infantry assault. So all infantry units in one section. Oh yeah, that's good if you have a bunch of guys in the same section, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's not that important then. But I think Drako will think of the long term. He will have a probe on the right hand side for 2 guys or 2 units. And we move these 1, 2. And these 1, 2. Because you can't really reinforce to get guys in here anyway, right? There's no airdrops or anything.
No, the only thing you can do is heal. There are some healing cards with that.
I mean, this guy is safe on the bridge here by himself.
He is, unless I play one of his barrage cards.
Oh yeah, if you take him out then...
then I get the point, which is actually... Yeah, not unheard of.
Okay, so Drako, maybe you should move all the guys out then. Okay, so there we go. That was Drako's move, and it's your turn.
Yeah, and I'm going to... Right, I'm going to play a kind of like... This is called a tactics card. And because they're kind of like grayed out here instead of the green ones here.
Yeah, like Drako plays.
Yeah, and the card I'm going to play is called Their Finest Hour. Roll 1 battle die for each command card you have, including this card, in total of 4 dice. For each unit symbol rolled, 1 unit of this type is ordered. For each star unit rolled, 1 unit of your choice is ordered.
All right.
Order units battle with 1 additional die. Reshuffle the deck and the discard pile.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll 4 die and see what I get. And I get 2 infantry units. So in that case, I will get 2 infantry units to be picked.
Yeah.
And to be ordered, and they will battle with 1 additional die. So this one and this one will actually ordered, and I will fight them. I will attack 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So I will actually attack these guys here.
Yeah, twice with 2 dice each.
Yeah, 2 dice each. which is a little bit better.
Yeah. You could basically just roll 4 dice, right?
I could, yeah. But let's do it in order just
okay.
for the viewers to see. So in this case, it will be 1 because it's actually important.
Because they flee. Yeah.
Yeah, if they flee.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy is dead.
Yeah, this guy is dead.
But these guys retreat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's actually interesting because it's 3, 2, 1, and that means I can't hit them.
Yeah. But you can hit those though.
Yeah, but since I did actually target.
Yeah. That's why you don't roll all 4 dice at the same time.
That's why.
Okay.
So that's it. I can't actually attack these again.
But you can still attack these.
Yeah, I could actually attack these. That's actually true.
You don't have to decide before, right?
No, you attack with
one at a time.
One at a time, yeah. So these ones actually attack this ones, and it goes 2 star, which is a nothing.
All right.
Horrible. And now
you're rolling pretty bad.
Yeah, I roll horrible. Now, when it's set in the card, I reshuffle the deck and the discard pile.
Okay.
And that's
so Drako can start acting, I guess, and I think he will do. He will do a move out, which is one of these gray cards, and then he can activate 4 infantry units anywhere, and he only has infantry units, so he's got a luck with the card draw as well. He gets these really good ones.
Yeah.
So I think he will go with this one, 1, 2, and he just realized his mistake here. So this one will go 1, 2, so they are close to the bridge.
Yeah.
And then he'll go, let's see, 1, 2, and he's into the barbed wire here.
Yeah, and the barbed wire is a bit special, Drako, because if you move in there, you can choose to remove the barbed wire.
Yeah, instead of battle. But he already moved 2 spaces, so he can't do it now, right? Yeah. So these guys will move up 1, and they will fire on those over here on the other side of the river.
Which is
2 dice.
2 dice, yes, exactly.
So let's see what he rolls. That's 2 hits.
Oh, that's very good.
So there we go.
And that's it.
Get a new card. Okay.
Well, I got a horrible draw, so I can only order 3 units in the center, and I only have 1 because they're bordering the line here.
The allies are really closing in here on you.
Yeah, they're really closing in. Roman shouldn't have gone on vacation, as it said in the rule book. So with that one, I will roll 3 dice against these guys, and we'll see what I get. 3 units killed.
All right.
That's actually not too bad for me.
Yeah. Okay, so now Drako might want to retreat with that guy. Okay, so Drako will play the firefight, which is to issue an order to 4 units to open fire. But it also says they cannot be adjacent to an enemy, and they may not move, but they will roll an extra die.
Yeah.
So he will activate these and these because this guy can't shoot because he's adjacent. But these guys will go 3, 2, but they get an extra, and same for these. So he gets 2 attacks of 3.
2 attacks of 3.
Okay.
2 attacks of 2.
No, he gets an extra die.
Yeah, minus this one.
Oh yeah, they are protected by this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 attacks of 2. So let's have the first one over here. These guys, then shooting, and that's 2 hits.
Wow, that's really bad.
And then these guys, and this could end the game.
It could actually.
Yeah, so they're shooting, and that's 1 hit and 1 retreat. So almost ended the game.
Here. Yeah.
The Drako is really close to winning. He just needs to kill 1 more guy from the proper place, of course.
Very, very bad place right now, because all my cards are like really bad for me. I don't have any units here, and I don't have any units here, and all my cards actually say that I have to activate units that are in this and this section. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to play out this card, and I can't activate any units. And please feel free to correct me in the comments if I choose simply to discard the card and draw a new one. Or actually what it says on the card here, when drawing a new command card, draw 2, choose 1, and discard the other.
Okay.
So that is what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do anything else.
Yeah, it doesn't say in the rules this. If we're doing it wrong, just tell us, so we learn for the future.
Yeah, so I'll discard that one. So that's your turn. That means you get a freebie action.
All right,
Drako.
so I think Drako might be able to finish this off now. Possibly. So I think he will... Let's see. Now he can move through the, like, this guy can move, right?
I believe not, actually. The barbed wire actually stops the movement.
That's the unit moving in must stop.
You must move it in. Yeah, that's true.
So he can move out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because then he'll activate 2 on the left flank.
Mm-hmm.
And that is this guy moving in here.
Yeah.
And does he get the benefit of this now?
He does, yeah.
Ah, nice. And these guys, if they move in here, they must stop.
Yeah, they must stop.
Yeah, but they can still shoot, right?
No, they can't battle. As far as I know.
Well, that doesn't say that on the card, though. It says it has to stop, and if they battle, they get -1 die.
But -1 die, that's actually true, yeah.
So, there's no point for them in moving in there. They can just shoot instead. Let's do that. Okay, so they will, all of them will shoot at this one, and this one has, let's see, so that's
3 die.
2.
Yeah. Oh, but if you want to fire on this one, it's just 1 guy.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, he only needs to kill that guy.
He only needs to kill
okay,
it.
so that's 3 dice. Okay, maybe he can finish this off then. So he's shooting at the bridge, and if he kills him, he gets to move in and take the point there anyway.
Yeah, which is actually true as well.
So he'll get him with 5 points. And there you go, 3 hits.
3 hits.
Drako is lucky in this game, and he gets to do the tactical move or whatever it's called, moving up, and that means he scored a point, and he has 1 with 5 points even.
Which is really good Drako.
Down here, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the
eyes are
Allied
shining
wins.
with happiness.
Yeah.
So, hoorah for the Americans, and the Germans have to go home again.
Yeah. All right. So this was really fun.
This was a good game. This is a very light tactical war game. If you like this kind of game, there are other kind of games that are similar to this one. There's a game called 2GM Tactical War Game, which is card-based, but is still on the same flavor text. And that's a game that we're actually going to be having a run through soon. There are also games such as Conflict of Heroes and a lot heavier war games on the same topic.
Yeah. I think for a little dragon, this is just as perfect. He just rolls his dice and he's happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so thank you so much for watching Memoir44 Drako Learns a Game. And we will be back soon with other videos, of course, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. You will get notified by YouTube when new videos come out. And Drako will be really happy if you do that as well. So thank you to Martin, and thank you to Drako, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great evening, morning, or whenever you're watching this. Take care. Bye-bye.
Be like Drako. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook at BGW Niramas. Board Games with Niramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.